Hi MJ, I just wanted to shoot you a video response to your weight loss vlog number 13. First of all, let me congratulate you. You are doing so awesome, and I could not be more proud of you. And I'm sure you are very proud of yourself, and you have such a beautiful smile. So it was good to see you so happy in that video. You're doing awesome. You are going to be like the perfect post-op patient. I know it. You're going to follow all the rules, and you're going to be very successful. So bravo to you. Good luck on tomorrow's appointment. I would love for you to get a date. I want to put it on my calendar, and that way I can cheer for you. Also, congratulations on hitting 10%. And I know, I mean, you spoke of how you haven't been a certain weight in so many years, and then you go even further back. And I know it can be scary. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm still in scary stage, where it's like, if I can just lose another, like, 7 pounds, I'll be the lowest I have been since high school. I mean, 20 years. So anyway, it's exciting times for you, and I am really happy for you. We're not even going to say the E word, exercise, because I suck, you suck, we both suck, exercise sucks, so let's just move on. Anyway, you had a couple questions for us post-ops. What happens to you after you have gastric bypass surgery in regards to snoring? Mine has gone down significantly. I can sleep a whole night through. Granted, I do take a Lunesta, but it didn't matter what I took pre-op. I would stop breathing in the middle of the night because there was so much fat, and I would snore like a bear in the woods, and that has gotten significantly better. I snore very little, and it's very low, and it's not an issue anymore. Your other question, you were funny. You're like, about dump. And then you're like, not dumping, taking a dump. That's a good question. You're going to get a lot of mixed answers on that. And my personal experience is I was a good pooper pre-op, and I'm an even better pooper post-op. I do not get hung up on how many grams of fiber did I eat that day. I can't even begin to worry about fiber. I have protein and water to worry about. So, it's kind of like you have to pick your battles. If you have a pooping problem, maybe you do have to pay attention to your fiber intake. I don't. I'm also not, in a situation where I need to take Metamucil or Benefiber or any of that stuff either. What I take every day, because it's good for me in general, is the omega 3, 6, 9. The 3 is one component, the 6 is another component, the 9 is a third component. Basically, the 3 is a fish oil, the 6 is a flax seed, which helps you poop, and the 9 is borage or something like that. Anyway, I take one capsule 3 times a day, and I poop every morning. A beautiful poop. So I think if you don't have pooping problems pre-op, personal experience says you don't have pooping problems post-op. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Veggies, like you even talked about that, like your protein intake, your veggie intake, your fiber intake. You only have a 4-ounce pouch, and you're just not hungry post-op. And when you have a goal of a certain number of grams of protein every day, you got to put protein first, and the rest of it just has to fall into place. And the further out you get, the more different types of food you can tolerate, and you can start to eat a little bit more quantity. So it all really just falls into place as long as you are not putting high fatty foods and fried foods and high carb foods in your body. It all just kind of takes care of itself. So it is important to do the nutritionist. I've learned a lot from my nutritionist, just the mechanics of food. So, just work with a nutritionist. She'll give you a list. And basically, if you have a plate, half your plate is protein, half your plate should be carbs, or I'm sorry, a quarter of your plate should be carbs and a quarter of your plate should be starches. That's what a normal person eats. I strive for that, but you'll more often than not, 3/4 of my plate is protein, and then a quarter of my plate is a carb, but a good carb, like a vegetable or whatever. So anyway, nothing for you to worry about. Just follow the rules, and I'm sure you're going to do fine. I don't think you have anything to worry about. One thing I will say though, when you first come out of surgery, you're like so out of whack. It's like you have a new body, and it takes time to kind of get to know yourself again. And you're going to go through head hunger about a week or two post-op. You're going to go through head hunger. You're going to see commercials on the TV. Somebody's going to cook food in front of you. Something could trigger you that you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. But you're not going to physically be able to do it. So you do go through a little mental battle right after surgery. But the moments pass, the head hunger does pass, believe me, especially when you can start eating, more solid food. Even soft foods, you have enough variety. The only stage that truly sucked was pureed. That was horrible. Do not puree tuna fish. Do yourself a favor. So anyway, that was just my response to you, and I wish you all the luck, and I look forward to your video about your surgeon's appointment, because I'm really hoping you get a date. I'm so excited for you. All right, doll, take care.